Hello, ladies and germs. Is it broadcasting or is it not? It doesn't seem to want to make up its mind. Just kind of like me, so I can't really give it shit for that. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. Playing some Suikoden. Yeah, you will, bitch. And I was hoping to get all this nonsense, all this noise done before Final Fantasy Tactics comes. I keep saying that, but I mean it. I'm gonna do it. I don't think I even care how it happens. I'm just gonna like steamroll through the game. It's not a really long game. We're gonna give Pawn the best weapons and equipment we can. Because reasons. Just trust me, okay? I haven't been doing a very good job of telling you what's going on or why I'm doing this or why I'm doing that. Never you mind that, sir. Mind your own business. That's what I would say. Magic robe. Yeah, I'm just getting annoyed with all these people like, I played Final Fantasy Tactics. I finished it. I spent hundreds of hours in it. You assholes. What about me? Anyways. Can you really not use the magic robe? That's what I thought. Sounds like Led Zeppelin. I don't know why. Every time I hear that Indian music or the singing in the background, I get some Led Zeppelin vibes. I wonder if that was the intention. Feeling a little more talkative than I was. Last few playthroughs, I just haven't been feeling very good. Despondent. I feel like my country's falling apart. I feel like my mental state is acetaminophen. So, autism, Tylenol, things like that. You know, you understand. No, I don't want to stay at your crummy hotel. Get the hell out of here. Did a little bit of work. This next week, I'm going to be doing some fence work. There's our fence is kind of the top board. I don't know what you slab. It's like a big old 4x8. Is that what it is? Something like that. I think it's longer than that, but it's rotting out. So we're gonna have to take that shit apart and put a new one in. Fun times. None are permitted to enter. In the meantime, I've been uploading some remasters that I've been doing for Fregato. It's a soundtrack I haven't touched literally since about 2014 for reasons. Mental health wasn't very good. I was putting basically what happened with Fregato was I essentially had a lot of time to write the soundtrack, so I ended up writing like 4 different iterations, I guess. There was like one theme I would develop for one part, and then I was like, no, I'm going to start over from scratch. And then I would just do that. I did that 3 times, and the 4th time I was like, you know what, fuck it. Just stick with it. It's a really neat project. I feel like I put way too much work in it, and I think it kind of drained me. I need to put some of that stuff up on DistroKid. Well, you know how it is, man. You work really hard at something, you're like, oh, this is going to be it, you know, and things don't quite work out that way. I'm going to put so much effort into this, everything that I have as a human being, and, you know, it's not that it wasn't enough, it just maybe wasn't in the right place at the right time, and I think some people who listen to the soundtrack like it quite a bit. And I'm always honored when when someone comes up and tells me, "Wow, this really changed the way I feel about music." And you'd be surprised how many people have come up just like now we have the younger generation who grew up playing Fregato, and they they're all about it, and they like, "Oh, I'm a musician now." It's like, "Oh, how do I explain this shit?" You don't. I don't remember like what I was even doing, what my frame of thought was when I was writing it. And since it was so like disheveled, the writing process, like I said, there's 4 different iterations, so there's like 100 tracks. I'm pretty sure only a quarter of that is getting used. Richard says he's using all of them, but I don't know. But I've been remastering quite a few of them. I'm putting them up on my YouTube page. And so if you enjoy like old classical, like Genesis arcade sounding music from the old days, that's the style I was aiming for. Just listening to it after all these years, I was basically there was lots of unresolved stuff. Emotionally, I think I was going through. There was a lot of downs. I was gonna say ups and downs, but mostly downs. So I was listening to the music and I was remembering everything, and there was certain things that were unhealed, or there were certain things that either as a composer or as a human being I kind of left to whatever to kind of figure it, just sort itself out. And so you're going back and I was ugly crying like crazy listening to some of this music. First of all, I don't even think I could write music like this anymore, because there is something hopeful and different about it. When you're young, you have a capacity towards trying to push the boundaries. And I felt really confident in what I was doing musically, just because I knew what I was doing was a little different. And the undercurrent of it, like the theme and the way it's developed, and just the different tones and the different like harmonic qualities, and I was pretty pleased with that. The mixes are getting better. I'm remastering things, but yeah, it's hard emotionally. It's so. You're just sitting with all these thoughts, these old thoughts, old emotions, like curdled milk almost. So you have to deal with it though, or it just, accumulates and doesn't go anywhere. So I'm trying to look at some of my problems and assessing things. Oh man, I need a shrink. But yeah. I was thinking of maybe doing some videos where I work on music, because I know those are pretty popular with people. I'm trying to think of content for the channel that would be interesting to people who are interested in making music, or just people who may have questions about things. I don't know. But people are afraid. They're scared, because I'm going to eat them. So we're in Ricone now. We're going to talk to this guy. Then we're going to talk to this woman. We're going to talk to this guy again. It's a code. It's a cheat. I get infinite lives. But that later, not now. Let's go to Soniere. Assholes. One of these guys has to drop a black urn. I think it's one of the plant people, one of those guys. He has to drop a specific kind of, I don't want a frickin' needle. Stop giving me the needle, I want the black urn. Okay, I'm not trying to be so fussy, but it shouldn't take that long. It didn't in my other 2 playthroughs. Jesus. Shit, I'm gonna fucking die. I don't know why I bribed him. I could have just let him go. I don't want to die there. La 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 la. Alright, Black Urn, here we go. Son of a bitch. So the remaster for the Fregato soundtrack, I remastered around 25 songs, I think. Or about, I think it's almost 2 hours of music. So there's still 75 left to go. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that at the moment because it's non-paying, and I want the soundtrack to have some nice, kind of a nice sheen to it. But I've already put so much time into it. So I'm trying to kind of parse out what I'm going to do with it. I also uploaded an arrangement for Final Fantasy III. It's an orchestral arrangement. Of the Eternal Wind theme. You know, the... No, 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 that one. No, 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 no. It's such a good melody. It's so different, too. Uematsu is just... He's a freak. I don't know. Maybe that's not a nice way to put it, but he is. He's a musical freak. He just was always doing something a little bit different. People talk about Elton John. He's like, I wanted to be Elton John. Honestly, I prefer Uematsu. Some people are like, oh, heresy. Well, that's my opinion, man. Live with it. There's a lot more range, emotional range in Uematsu's music. The thing that he really nails is that like bittersweet sense of like chord progressions mixed with like hummable melodies and really nice instrumentation. So I'm definitely been a student of Mr. Uematsu for a very long time, since 7th grade. That was a hell of a time. You know, kids, I mean, adolescence is never easy, but, you know, at that point I was kind of taken out of, you know, where I'd been for the public schools, from kindergarten to 6th grade, and I started finding my place there, and, you know, I felt like I was confident, and, you know, they take someone out of that situation, and they put them in somewhere else, and you don't know how it's going to work out. Well, I was always depressed. I mean, I value my friends. I love my friends that I made in high school in 7th and 8th grade, but they're not my people. So I would try to find ways to pass the time. I wasn't into role-playing games at all. I was like, role-playing games, that's lame, but I actually was just kind of intimidated at the time. I just like the different systems and stuff, the patience, the learning curves that you need. You know, I was so I met a friend in 7th. It was end of 7th or end of 8th grade. He gave me Chrono Trigger to play, and I gave that back to him. I spent like a few hundred hours in that, just trying to learn it. I was so impressed with it. But some of the music in that was done by Uematsu, most of it Mitsuda-san. And then what really turbocharged my batteries is when he let me borrow the Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI cartridges for the Super Nintendo. I kept those a pretty long time, end of 8th grade up till, like, I think it was sophomore year, like halfway through. So I was loath to give them back, even though they were his, because, well, there was the music, I think, is what it was for me. I didn't play Final Fantasy III at any point, really, but 4, I started with 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, that sounds like Led Zeppelin. I don't know what kind of like singing it is. It's like sounds like Indian or something. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I started with Final Fantasy IV, and that was amazing. I'm glad I started with that because I got to see the progression at work, and you know, in terms of the increases in efficiency and the advent of newer technology and better graphics and better sound standards, and et cetera, et cetera. 4 was the perfect place to start. So that was my first real role-playing game. I don't count Chrono Trigger. That's not. It's like it's not hard. It's not challenging in any way. I mean, it is a role-playing game, but it just felt a little bit too easy. Why can't they all be like this? So yeah, I did a little. I spent a lot of time in 4 and 6. 6 definitely the most. Final Fantasy 6 is probably my favorite game. You don't want to say that too loud because you don't want the other games to hear you say it. They'll get jealous, you see. Can't have that. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Usually I know what I'm doing. I'm kind of in a weird train of thought right now. I keep hearing news about civil war in America, no less. What do you think about that? Well, I think it's pretty crazy myself. Kind of worried about it. Ass. Give me a black urn. Shitbags. So I've been doing arrangements for like different Final Fantasies, kind of just as they come. So, oh, I remember, I love this piece. Like, what if I did this? What if I arranged it this way? Kind of thing. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of work I need to do on it if I really want it to sound decent, but I can't be bothered. Mostly just getting the mixing standards a little bit better, so I have better tools now. Going back and looking at some of my other arrangements. And changing them as needed. Composer's work is never done. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI, probably my favorite soundtrack. Probably, just in terms of the motive development. 2, but 4 is great. I was about to call it Final Fantasy 2. No, it's Final Fantasy 4. I know better. But Suikoden's really good too. I really hate what they did to the pixel remasters. It just doesn't feel right, and it's not even close. But that figures, it's Square Enix, so of course they're going to butcher Final Fantasy. So why are you buying Final Fantasy Tactics then? Mind your own business. Need to buy some medicine. Alright. I'm spending way too much time here. Bière Blanche, huh? Bière Blanche. I just want a damn urn. Idiot. Victor misses like, it's so ridiculous. Half the time? Maybe? Over the half? Not by much. And more needles, yeah. And the annoying part about that is you can't really... Victor's in your party for most of the game. You can't move him out. So it's a waste of a slot. He misses half the time. When he misses, he gets hit. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? They fixed that in Suikoden too, so it's not as annoying, but... Oh, I gotta get the boat, don't I? God, you fuckers are annoying. So Victor's got a balloon on his head. It's fine. It's actually kind of funny. You play enough fights with the balloon, it'll just it'll start taking them away at the beginning of combat. They'll just float away. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's also kind of amusing, so. Fuck you! $1,200. Wow, they're weak to lightning, huh? Give me a black urn, you turds. Well, at least I'm getting leveled up here. This is the reason we'll try for that, for the black urn, but I think it's from the plant. I'm pretty sure the ivy enemies or whatever. Or maybe it's those. Damn, I don't know. It's definitely not that enemy. Oh, I still have a bloodstain. I forgot I was playing that. I've started too many games, man. I'm remembering what the hell what I should keep playing. Come on. So what I'm debating now is when I start Final Fantasy Tactics, whether I'm going to play the main old game or the remaster first. I was kind of thinking I'd play the old version first, but I'll have to look at the trophies. I actually might trophy hunt for that. And if there are some for the regular version of the game, then I'll be doing that first, maybe. That's what I was thinking. And then almost immediately followed by the remaster, because I want to see, while it's still fresh in my mind, what they added to it. Delayed gratification and all. Fuck you. Annoying. God. A needle. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Stop it. Controller's starting to go crazy. So if they put 3 balloons on you, I think you have to go to town to heal it. Otherwise, the guy's just not going to be able to fight for you again. It'll just carry him away. Give me a damn black urn. Stop it, fucking controller. Jeez. That's the one, the nameless urn. Okay, good. I don't have to do it anymore. And by do it, I mean I just have to go give this this nameless urn. That's so near. I can't do anything there. Lame. Why did they make Victor like miss almost? I got another another nameless urn. Why? God damn it, controller! Stop it! Fucking drifting like crazy today. Piece of shit. Yeah, I'll need that later. I won't need it actually. At all 100. Start the Destiny, I will. Yeah, you're mine now. There's not really even interesting about it. You can use it as an ornament, but in the bath, let's see. Oh. You must be tired. Would you like some soup? No, I don't want any of your goddamn soup. Just save my game. Thank you. Actually did some heavy lifting today. I was moving stuff around in my basement. I forgot I was strong. They're like 50 or 60 pound bags. I know it's not that heavy, but I'm surprised I don't really even feel sore. I feel like my body did pretty well lifting all that crap. Oops. Let's go take a bath. La-di-da-di-da. And we're going to put these nameless urns down in here. Oh, you can't put them in here. So I think our baths have been upgraded. It'll do it automatically. In this game, it won't give you a choice between all the different levels of the bath. It's not a very good explanation. Sorry, it doesn't really hold water. So yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta do that crap now. Yeah, I'm getting bored with this game. Might play Bloodstain, I don't know yet. I've played it too much. Like at this one, it's a good game, but it's not as good as 2 is, so it's kind of a struggle just maintaining my interest right now. Yeah, well, I don't see why not. Let's do that. Let's play Bloodstained. Thanks for, everything.